Hello, Swivel Heads. This is Greg Allison coming to you live on the 25th of August. Time on deck 1900 hours Central Daylight Time. So hope everybody's doing well today. I just done 2 interviews. One I'm going to air tomorrow, and of course we got the interview that you already saw today, aired by that I had with General Krosniak. Hey, Sweeps, how you doing? I also had a video I aired, did last night, but I didn't air today because I had to appeal demonetization. So, and the first hour of a video determines how well it's going to do. If you post and it's demonetized, once they demonetize it, you're not going to earn anything. So that's kind of where I'm at with the Krosniak video. It's demonetized right now, guys. I'll show you that in a little bit. How's everyone doing? We got 15 people in the room. This is late, I understand. So we got Arsenal, Rain, okay. We got Debbie, we got Jesse Mills, Andrew Casale. Hey, Andrew, how you doing? And Wendy Loom. So Andrew, there's not a lot of doom and gloom tonight. I hope that don't bother you. It is hot here. I'm kind of burning up. I got my hair at the ponytail to kind of keep my head cooler. I do not have AC in my house. I got AC in my microgreens trailer, but I guess my microgreens takes priority in my book. And Groucho Globe, hello, and Kurt Greco. Groucho Globe, hey Daniel, how you doing? Hi Greg, all your interviews are swivel spot on. Well, thank you guys. But funny how demonetization sounds like demonization. Yeah, it kind of sort of is the same thing, right? The rhyme and alliterate. Andrew, hey Greg, nice space rocket stuff in your room. Are you into NASA and the stars? I worked for NASA as a contractor. I'm a space guy from way back, Andrew. I'm more of a space guy than anything. Yeah, in fact, Andrew, let me show you a little something. You think all that stuff? Let's look at the real thing. This is a hybrid rocket motor. It's actually been fired and produced about 1,500 pounds of thrust. This is the granddaddy of the motor that flew Richard Branson on Spaceship Two. Literally, actually, because the guys that work for Steel Composites, which built the spaceships, worked for me originally, developing these motors. And we launched them high altitude balloons. So they were air launched hybrid rocket motors from balloons. And this is how I got this award right here. So, all right, Arnold Smith, how you doing, buddy? 10 is my checking number. All right, guys, it's been a heck of a day today. I've had a lot to do, been busy on my day job. And let's see here. I'm going to do something funny here. I don't know, I just made you a moderator. Poof. I just sprinkled some magic dust on, moderator dust on you. All right, guys, for those who are joining this channel or watching this video for the first time, maybe after it's been recorded, the purpose of my Wednesday night and Friday night sessions are community session. This is a chance for us to chat amongst each other because we're living in a day and age in which there's a lot of social distancing and people a lot of times just don't have the opportunity to have the camaraderie ship. And quite frankly, chatting with you guys actually makes me feel good. Sometimes you really pick me up on a down day. So that's what this is all about. And this is a positive thing. It's a chance to build community. We are a family in this channel. We stick together, and that's what this is all about. So if you're turning in the first time, then wow, what in the world is this? It's not like your other videos. Yeah, I'm probably too diverse for a YouTube channel. My friend Stacy Savicki, she started a homesteading channel. Now, when she started covering other topics, like I cover my Swivelhead news, she started a new channel for that, Battle Axe Standing in the Gap. So check out Stacy's channel on that. It's a good channel, by the way. She's already had a video taken down by YT, though. I mean, completely taken off. But Stacy tells it like she sees it. But, that's kind of hard to do on this platform. Sweep says, I love y'all. That's very good, Sweeps. Good to see you. And Randy Newman, hello, Green. And hey, everybody, says retarded commentator. How you doing? All right, guys. Yeah, it's kind of hot in here. Y'all might see some paperwork blowing around, like my drawing way back up there. It's because I got a ceiling fan going. I got a little muffin fan behind me blowing straight at me. Whew. Eddie Jetty. Hey, Uncle Greg. How you doing, Eddie Jetty? Saw your comments to some of my other videos today. Good to see you. And oh yeah, I think you were in my other live session, right? So yeah, so I did a video last night and it was demonetized by YouTube, and I appealed it, and it took them all the way until this morning to reverse it. So because that was a recorded session, I didn't air it. The problem with doing live sessions like this is, especially if it's a topic like I did with General Krosniak, is it's already on. It's live, and you know, it's just going to run. And if you don't get monetized, then you lose all that revenue from the ads, which is kind of hard. You know, yeah, I put a lot of time in these videos, and I need something to get it back, because this is how I pay for running my farm. By the way, guys, this is, you know, my day job just covers my bills, and my bills are fairly substantial, guys. You know, here's my bill pile for what I still got to get to give you some idea. My bills are like 3 times higher than my house payment, by the way. And that's because started from an ex-girlfriend who I guess I trusted her a little too much, and she got to run away with my credit cards and maxed everything out, and then she disappeared. It was really lovely, right? Boy, I've learned a lot of lessons the hard way from my younger days, and I'm still paying for it. So hopefully I can take care of that here in the next year or so. But I spend an enormous amount of time just sitting down and paying bills, and a lot of times I just can't get to it fast enough. I'm gonna have to pay late. There we go, Dr. Living. Hey, thank you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. That really helps. $50. Now, see, that really helps a lot. Thank you, guys. Now, let me show you something. I'll show why that helps. Let's look at, I'm going to go share screen here in a minute. Wow. Appreciate that. Hey, Dr. Levin, you got any particular, it's got an eye and some dots. You got any particular questions? Yeah, I love your little dancing guy with the flag dancing around. So, Andrew Casali, Arnold Smith, besides, no offense, but hearing this religious stuff and Bible, I don't pay attention to it. Oh, okay, well, not everybody's on the same wavelength here. And you know what? We're a big channel. We can handle that. Halo Dragon, everyone. So I'm not a religious channel, but I do prayers sometimes. Hey, did you work with Ning Lee at NASA? Oh, I know Ning Lee, Pyramid 7. I knew her. I didn't work with her, but one of the guys that was in my rocket program went to work for her. You see this? She actually came out to our rocket motor test. Ning Lee came out to our old Halo rocket motor test firings. And there's a video of her somewhere in the background of pictures where she was there amongst us then. And she came and spoke to her group, HAL 5. I used to be president of Huntsville, Alabama L5 Society. And she spoke to us when I was president of that group. And she also hired my main electronics guy, I get brain light right, Gene Young. She hired him, and he worked for her. And it was really interesting. So she was trying to do gravity modification, and she was using the superconductor material, which was developed at UAH, my alma mater, which Ray Spencer also works for. And she just kind of disappeared. You know, she started her own company, and she just went poof. I think she went back to China. So China's probably flying around UFOs that Ning Lee started. I don't know. Yikes, right? All right, guys, let's see what's, yeah, I knew Ning Lee. Hey, on my Galactic Griggs channel, I actually, my first video was on gravity modification, but it did so well, the girl asked me to take it down. I can show you the background behind it. Guys, let's see. Oh, I need to go to YouTube to pull that up. Give me a second, guys. There's just so many other Galactic Griggs out there. Let me go to YouTube. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull it up, and we'll do some screen sharing. We'll browse around the internet here for a little bit. Give me a second, guys. Oh, I did the same thing. Shucks. I gotta go YouTube and search in that search bar instead of the Google search bar. I haven't been doing enough videos on that channel. Why? Because actually I got more space material than I did cover on this channel. But guys, it's not a monetized channel, so I just don't do as much stuff there. It does make a difference. Let's see. Although I got 76 videos on it, so hang on, we'll go there in a second, guys. So bear with me in 1 minute here, and I'm going to show y'all some backdoor stuff in my videos. We go share screen. We're going to go into sausage making here for a YouTuber sausage making. Let me blow the screen up. And this is my Galactic Greg's channel. If you've not seen it, come over here, subscribe to it. Got 86 videos over here that you can see. See all the videos, just click videos. That takes you out of the playlist and takes you through all the stuff out here. What you're not going to see is the videos that are hidden though. So this is a video where I was talking about voice and light anomaly with Rex Bear, where I shot a light in the Mount Hollywood tunnel. I swear, look at the video, guys. That'll blow your mind. You don't think I'm a wizard? Look at that video. This is the oldest video recorded on here or left on here, and it's with Rex, interestingly, but it's not my oldest video actually. So what I can do, hang on guys. If I take this channel and go back to the, I can't do that from Green Graves. I got to change, I would have to change how I'm logged in to do that. I'm not sure I can do it and not wipe this video out. There's two videos on here that are hidden that I don't know if I might still do it. I think I can switch account. I believe we're still live over here. Yeah, we're still here. We're still live. Good. That messed me up. Hang on. So now that I have did the switcheroo of my account, I'm going to go into my studio. Give me a second, guys. YouTube Studio. All right, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I need some more people over here. And then I might put out more content. Now I'm going to go to content. Now here you can see videos whether they're public or not. Like I've unlisted this one because some people didn't like it. So you won't see it on there. So sometimes I unlist a few videos. But now what you have to do is this is like first 30 of 65. I'm going to increase this to 50. And we're going to go all the way down, and then we'll do one more page over. Let's take it to the end. $9 a pound to orbit. Woo-wee. That's what the fuel cost is that Elon claims for Starship. Here are the two unlisted videos that you won't see on my thing. New anti-gravity research, part 1 of 2. New anti-gravity research, part 2 of 2. I broke it in 2 parts, and they're about an hour apiece. And this is a lady who started an institute for breakthrough science, where she was actually trying to fund other breakthrough science anti-gravity type projects. And she did quite a discussion here of various projects. I can actually play these. She asked me to take this down. So look at this. This is the most popular video on my Galactic Greg's channel. It kind of killed me to take it down, my most popular video. But she was getting so much attention from it being up that I took it down. She was getting tons of people calling her, and it got to be more than she could handle. She was really happy with it at first, but it got too much. This generated a lot of interest, and it was just a little too much for her. And just to give you an example, we can play a little bit of it here. And I want you to see the room in here. This room is full of engineers.
If you're looking to strengthen the...
Now, this is what bugs me. YouTube will play commercials on unmonetized channels now, and you don't get diddled for this. This channel is not monetized, but when they run a commercial, I don't get diddled for it. That bugs me. They can run this and me not get anything. That really bugs me, guys.
Relationship between you and your animal without using dominating.
So let's get on that.
Oh, this is Institute. And
Yeah, I want to skip that. She's just talking to people, so she's not the mic. Hang on. I just want to find somewhere we're panning around the room to look at the crowd in here. This room is packed full of engineers. If we can see it. Maybe want to get the Q&A. Maybe more toward the end. Let's see.
That's the same stuff Ning Lee used.
Yeah, Ning Lee was using YBC.
There I am talking about Ning Lee. That's me.
And then I'll let kind of explain it.
There we go.
His name, Doug Torrey.
So that's a guy named John Cole. He was one of the head research scientists at the Marshall Space Flight Center. These are all old. These are a bunch of old timers in here, all scientists and engineers from space projects. This whole room was all was packed full of engineers.
The next day.
And nobody was giggling when we were talking about anti-gravity. Nobody was giggling. Everybody took it serious. You know, this is supposed to be a big giggle topic, right? Look at this, guys.
And there's a plaque there, UAH somewhere. We
Does
got
anyone know
that.
Robert Becker?
Douglas first started.
Yeah, Robert Becker's in quantized gravity.
All right, just let y'all get a little glimpse of that. This video is now unlisted. It's not a public video. This is my first video I posted back in 2019, a little over 2 years ago. I started the Galactic Greats channel because it's got enough subscribers, but it's never had enough views on this channel to make it be possible to monetize it. So it's a non-monetized channel. If I could get more, if I get one video to go viral on that channel, that came close. If I could have kept that video up, I probably could have monetized because this video was going crazy and I only had a few hundred subscribers. Now I got nearly 3,000 subscribers. If this video was up, I could monetize this channel. And to be honest, I would probably get more views, more money on this little channel than I'm getting on Green Gregs, because YouTube promotes stuff like this. And when I used to get more views on Green Gregs when I was a much smaller channel than I get today. And once your channel gets monetized, that YouTube will promote it more to a certain point. But the problem is that I cover topics that they don't like too much now. Let me show you something. Speaking of that, let's go over here and look at this. This is the video we're doing right now. This is the studio on Green Gregs. I actually should come back here and switch back to, if I can, I need to switch back to, I am going to I don't want to cross my channels because I'm logged in one video on one channel and then on another. Sometimes there's issues with that, guys. So I'm gonna have to switch back to my Galactic Gregs, Green Gregs, or I'll mess up over on the other tab when I go there. Okay. Bang. All right, let's go over here now. Because I'm showing you the back door in Green Gregs. So I was afraid if I clicked on anything here, this page would crash when if I was still logged on as Galactic Gregs, it would. So this is the video on right now. It's, well, because we haven't posted, we're live right now. So I haven't tried to monetize it. This video is the interview with General Krasniak. Now, we did this video, it ended about 7. So that has been 4.5 hours, almost 5 hours ago. When I posted it, it immediately got listed as limited, which really means not monetized. This video is running on limited or no ads due to content identified not suitable for most advertisers. I mean, guys, I've done videos a lot with content is more challenging than this that they monetize. But almost every time I do a live video, this is what I get when I first post it. So live videos are kind of a strike for me right now because this is what YouTube keeps doing to me. So I appealed it. And they're saying, well, it's ad suitability under review. This video is being reviewed to determine whether it's suitable for most advertisers. Now, see, this has been 5 hours. They tell you they're going to review this stuff fast, right? And it's got a lot of views here, guys. This is about as many views as some of my videos get, but it's getting them as a non-monetized video. So I'm losing on this one because there's a curve with videos. Let me show you. I'll go up here to uploads because it's hard to see with the live videos. I'm showing you all the sausage making behind behind videos. This is the one I did last night. It was unmonetized at first, and I waited till they monetized it before I posted it. So just to show what that looks like, the analytics. See, the first hour is when you get most of the viewers, and it just drops steadily. Sometimes you get a little bump out here. This one didn't get much of a bump. Now this video is done reasonably well. The gray area is my typical, and that blue line is over. So it says I got 29% more views than normal. And the Crosnet video is really ahead of that for time, but it's non-monetized. So that just gives y'all an idea of what goes in the stuff. I'm just showing y'all some of the sausage making. I'm thinking one of these days I may actually do a video. I may actually start a channel on doing YouTube videos or something like that. Not now. I've actually got a channel name reserved for that though, and a website even. So if I ever decide to go there, you know, we could do stuff like that. So let me come back here and see what you guys are chatting about. I'm going to show y'all, you know, windy and we'll look at the sun, weather, and a lot of stuff like we normally do. There was something else I thought we'd show. Oh yeah, guys, here's something funny. Check this out. Scientists shocked by discovery of enormous healthy coral. It's a bit like finding a giant redwood trees in the middle of a botanical garden. Well, guys, see, they were saying all our coral was dying. It's dying because the oceans are getting so hot. They forget something. Through most of the history of Earth, we've had coral, and the oceans were a lot hotter than they are today through almost the entire history of Earth. Only in the last, you know, since the Quaternary Ice Age started, has the world been as cold, except for 500 million years ago, we had snowball Earth. But we've had millions and millions and millions of years in which Earth was a lot warmer than it is today, and coral thrive. So, you know, they're telling us that coral is going to go extinct. Excuse me? Wow. Look back at the geological record, guys. Come on, guys. You can't tell me that. See, now look at this. Now we're finding some coral. It's doing just great, and it's really healthy. So that's the good news. So let's come back over and see what everybody's saying. Look at that chat room. All right, I missed a bunch of chats. I'm going to scroll up and see what's going on. We got 70 in the room. We only got 49 thumbs up. So guys, give me a hand. Give me some thumbs up. That'll help. So JoJo says hello. Well, I guess a whole bunch of more. Boy, y'all been my chat. I've been running my mouth too much, not watching y'all. I do try to, now look at my screen's getting nasty. I do try to read into, I could do a stop share. This probably gonna bug y'all. Hey, hello. So yeah, my beard's all messy today. So I've been, like I said, I got my hair in the ponytail. Why? Because it's hot. Na, 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 na. When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. All right. Alabama Wild Man, Jerry Lewis. Jerry Lewis. So let's see here. All right, Randy Newman, LOL. We got once again, I want to thank Dr. Levin for that $50, looks like Canadian super chat. Appreciate that. So that really helps, especially when you got live sessions like the one with the general, who were live person. I didn't get any super chats in that session. Then I didn't get any monetization for it. So that video's hurting. So let's see, Daniel. I used to try collective grief. I used to just try collective grief. Okay. So let's see here. Southern Boy Prepper. Hello, Greg. Good to see you. CJ Bitter. Don't the military teach you about girls like that? There weren't a whole lot of girls in the military when I was there. No, not really. Yeah, Colorado Jan. Hello, Greg and everyone. So I was raised to put girls up on a pedestal, and discovered that you know, it's just, they don't all belong on a pedestal. Yeah, I had a fairy tale notion of ladies when I was growing up. I discovered some of them will really take you. Yeah, I learned the hard way. So the watchman says, some got it, some don't. I know many are just going to be, oh, we got another super chat. I'm going to scroll down and see who that was. GOS85, 5 pounds. Woo, thank you. I have to go offline because you're racist. I don't know. Well, don't be racist. Hey, by the way, check out my cup. This is from Granny Lana. You see that? That's the Space Force logo. The same that's on my cap, guys. Some people really miss. Oh, only kidding. Okay, I got it. Only kidding. I'm glad you can stick around for a little bit. Let me go back up where I was in the chat room. Let's see here. Pyramid 7, Green Greg's. Hey, did I work from that? Yeah, I knew Ning Lee. That's what I just said. Monique Pearl, teaching middle school in person full time this year. Great to see the kiddos face to face. All right, good. Arnold, good choice to only concern your time with things that you can influence. Focus on your education. There you go, and prepare your mind for rainy days. There you go. It was best to work on things you can influence. Sweeps. Wow, me too, Greg. Okay, I don't know what you was responding to there now. Me too, what? Oh, 3 minutes and a sledgehammer helps. Ring Regs, your prices. Thank you, Daniel. Hey, guys, who else? Listen, guys, I got a channel of 50,000 people. There are channels out here with over 1 million subscribers. They don't bring you channels. They don't bring you ambassadors. They don't bring you a lot of people with PhDs. Let's see, I brought, Dr. Peter Vincent Fry. I brought you Dr. Arthur Bradley. I brought you Ambassador Hank Cooper. Yeah, one of these channels that we know and love so much, who gets a lot of things wrong quite often because their Pentagon sources don't tell them the truth. Yeah, we have guys. I've got sources in the Pentagon. I got sources in intelligence. Guys, I bring them right here. Some of these other channels, like, hey, the guy that ran an entire department in the Pentagon. In fact, Ronald Reagan's, I don't know what you like that, Ronnie Reagan's Star Wars chair. Well, the head of the Strategic Defense Initiative Office was Ambassador Hank Cooper. And he's been, I brought him right here. Started to bring him on again. We just didn't coordinate it too well, but I may bring him back yet again. And Dr. Price has been here several times. Ken Krosniak's been here twice, and he's coming back tomorrow. Yes. I don't know if I'll air it tomorrow if it gets demonetized. Well, it ain't gonna be nothing that should be demonetized, but who knows? Sometimes YouTube gets on a tear about stuff like that. Once they've hit you, they'll demonetize everything for a while. Unless you be a good boy, you got to be so careful about what you say on there. So, this is not a free speech platform. A lot of people, question me and comment, well, why didn't you say this? How come you didn't talk about that? Well, I have a push to talk application through Lee Wilbarger's program, KLW World News, and he set up a new thing where I don't think you're gonna have to subscribe to this whole deal to get the channel. I'll have to check with him on that, but we'll see how all that works. So I can say whatever I want to on there and not have to worry about it. That is a free speech platform. This is not. So I got to abide by the rules because this platform belongs to somebody else. So as long as we play in it, we'll abide by the rules here. At least try to. Sometimes you step outside the bounds and you don't even know it or know why. Jetty Eddie, you'll be okay, Greg. Got to watch out for those leeches. Let's see here. Mom, triple chocolate fudge cookies. Oh, that sounds good. Let's see. Many hard times when there isn't anything you can do but wait it out. Well, that's what it is sometimes, Arnold. Let's see. Jetty Eddie, Greg, I've been spreading your message, survive, thrive, and stay out of the hive on other channels. Well, thank you, Eddie Jetty. Just tell them, hey, check out Green Greg's. So just tell them that, Jetty. Let's see here. Sweet. So you got some shout outs from Ed Prepper Nurse the other day. He has been spreading the good news about your channel. Yeah, he's really good. He and I have been planning to get on each other's channels, but we just haven't coordinated it. I like to get him on here to talk about prepping. Maybe me go on his channel and talk about fire good defense or something. So he's a good guy. He's got a good heart, and he's a prepper channel. He does gardening. He don't really cover gardening as a topic so much, but he does. He does it. So he's similar in that regards. And he's also now got two places. One of his, well, he's a little faster than me to get to his other property, which is in West Virginia. My other property is in Arizona, so it's a little ways out there. And I was planning to go out there originally when I got some money from my dad's estate, but I think I'm gonna put down the first money on paying down some of this big stack of bills so I can have some breathing room and then go out there. Oh, we got another super chat. Hang on, I got to go down there in a second. Let me figure out how to mark point on that here. I just have to hope to get back to the same area. Who else? Michael Sherman Gardening and Woodwork. I suspect that Afghanistan was in cahoots with the Taliban, and they're planning all along to fake a terrorist war on Americans to train them. Wow. Let's think about that now. I suspect that Afghanistan was in cahoots with the Taliban. Well, the original president might have been. He took off. He just, he didn't do anything to defend his country. He grabbed a bunch of money and ran. And I think if they catch him, they ought to try him for treason because he robbed his country and he gave them up. Now, the vice president joined the Northern Alliance and he's fighting for freedom. So there's a big difference there. So there might have been something going on there, but it wasn't pervasive. So, yeah, that's pretty interesting, right? So let me go scroll back up. Trying to figure out where I was at in the chat room. Hey, well, thank you for that. Now, see, this really helps, guys. Like I said, that live session I did with the general, I didn't get any super chats, and that video is not monetized, so it makes that kind of hard. It's one thing that kind of discourages me from doing a topic video like that live. But I thought, hey, who else brings you a general? I did send him the link so he could watch the live session, but sometimes it's hard to do when you're talking to keep up with chat and talk to. And he was the main talker. So I used to marvel at how Rex would manage to interview somebody and really stay on top of the chat room at the same time. But Rex has got quite a talent. Let's see, where was I? I said I can get back close to where I was at. I think this is probably not too far off. Pyramid laughing. JD Eddie says, Greg, have you heard about the new thing the government came up with called Rural Domestic Preparedness Consortium? You know what? That does sound scary. I don't think we want to be in that. That's just probably some way for them to take notes of who we are and what we got. Bring it all up. I got somebody calling me here. Now, this guy, we'll probably get him on the video again soon, but I can't talk to him now. I'm talking to you. All righty. So Arnold said, talking to Andrew. Yeah, I do cherish the time you got with your parents, Andrew. Grow Gang says, Kuran Anon. Pyramid 7. List them for a few days, Greg. Oh, those videos? Woo. Yeah, I don't want to make her mad. She asked me to remove them. I didn't remove them. I just took them down from the public. Maybe I could share them in some private venue or something like that. I think about a way to do that. I just don't want her to be inundated by a bunch of stuff. Or maybe I could find some way to cut out her references. I might do that. I may have to go back and re-edit them. That might make it worthwhile if I just go back and cut out references to her anyway for people to contact her and edit it down. I mean, it might work. That might work. Those videos, man, they were awesome. They were performing videos to the channel. And early on in the channel's history, that video was for a channel that had almost no subscribers. Was doing awesome. Now I got way more subscribers and there ain't nothing been that good. But that was a hot topic. So let's see. I've thought about doing a UFO video on this Defense Department thing. Guys, there's been several topics I want to do videos for on that channel. The time has been just killing me. And so I've been putting most of my emphasis on this channel since it is monetized. The time has just been killing me. The Michael Sherman Woodworking, or hey Greg, how you been? Just busy, guys. My day job's got me busy trying to do the YouTube. I've still got the worm farm, the garden, microgreens. I spend a fair bit of time in the microgreens. It's just, I'm having a hard time finding help. I think maybe I've got some help lined up for me now. So we'll have to see if that works out. Well, how long? I've asked Catherine. Good evening all. Catherine Sigurd, how do you say it? How do you pronounce it? Sigurdson. Okay, Catherine, are you related to the guy who comes in as the Viking King, Snurgleson, or whatever he calls himself? Sounds pretty similar. Y'all are way cool, says Daniel. Drops, gave up 20 years ago, got tired of engineering. Okay. Eddie Jetty, hopefully you're doing okay. Andrew. Sometimes I think the ones who are taken are the lucky ones. Oh. Well, we got to carry on the world, guys. We got to build it better somewhere down the road. Try not to be a down. I just want to bring light. All right, what's the difference hiding? Well, there you go, Eddie. Yeah, we don't want to hide stuff, that's for sure. And that's the best way to dispel darkness is with light. So let's see. If you don't know about permaculture, yeah, there you go. Permaculture is awesome. I've done some. I've taken permaculture classes myself. Let's see. What does these channels or pages pay? I should do something. Well, you got to build up quite a following to make any money at this, guys. You know, you got to build a big channel and get a lot of views. Now, there's channels a fraction my size that get more views than I get. Actually, I used to get more views than I get now when I was about a quarter the size I am now. When I was a quarter the size I am now, when I put out a video, it might get 1,000 views in an hour, you know. But there's two things working against me. One, I cover such a broad range of topics that if I do a garden video and YouTube puts it out there for preppers, it goes. If I do a prepping video and YouTube puts it out there for gardeners, so YouTube don't know what to do with me in part. But I still did better earlier when I was divided both ways. So I'm, there's a word for it. It's called shadow banning. Some of my topics are just a little bit beyond what they want me to cover. Although I try to stay within their guidelines. I really do. But at the same time, I'm trying to get messages out to you. So I try to find a way to do it within the context of the guidelines. But it may be that they're just not fond of that. Now, I am, I'm against violence. I'm against war. But I do believe we have to defend ourselves, So, I am definitely non-racist. I'm against racism. As you might know, I have mixed race family. My daughter is mixed. I've got a granddaughter that's, my daughter's Black. I got a granddaughter that's Mexican. So, but at the same time, I'm very much pro-American. I'm very conservative in my politics. But I'm, a little bit on the libertarian side of it all. I believe in freedom above all else. Well, I'm not supposed to believe in freedom no more. That's the problem. Greg, I have a theory for you to think about. Here it is. Okay, I'm going to further down and see here it is, because it's blank. Is that the theory? It's like blank. Is that it? Michael Sherman Garden? That's pretty interesting. Maybe I'll see something earlier. Damn, Monique, I used to work on photo detectors and optical modulators that were Hewlett Packard in the 80s. Light wave and fiber optics was fun. Oh yeah, fiber optics is fun to work on. Until they outsourced and sent our engineering jobs to Malaysia. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So sorry to hear that. Monique, that's a nice little French name. So, Chris Huey, I would enjoy a video on setting up a good YouTube channel. Okay. Well, I have the makings of a channel to do that kind of stuff. At some point, I probably will do videos like that. It'd be easier to do if I had a channel that's more successful than what I got now. It might be easier to justify that, but I've certainly got experience putting up a lot of videos and things that work, don't work, and what to do and not to do. And setting the channel up the way this is one of the not to do's. So, a channel, you're supposed to set up a channel with a very narrow topic. I mean, very narrow, and just focus on that. And that's what really works on YouTube. You're not supposed to let people know what your politics are, unless that is the purpose of your channel. That's the purpose of the channel, and you attract that, and you'll do well. I shared you to my Facebook, said Daniel. Well, thank you. Thank you. Now, do share my videos, guys. That will help me out. Because there are people that can handle my broad range. Monique says, I really like your Space Force logo. Well, thank you, Monique. Thank you. Hey, when I was in college, we studied fiber optics and optics in general and lasers. That was some of those fun classes we took, especially in the labs. I really liked that. Tom Weary, good night for a big slice of cold watermelon. I had some watermelon earlier today. Thank you for all your prayers, says Sweep. So okay, we will do a prayer service tonight when it's over. Stinking blinking. I really agree with Lee. Randy Cummins, how you doing, Randy? I've been married for 32 years and she has a big dog collar around my neck with a 2-inch log chain. Very good. Very good. Hey, Randy is who I get the walking stick back here from, by the way. Greg, you are the insider's insider. Oh, okay. Like I said, what other channel? I mean, guys, there's channels that are way bigger than mine that don't bring you guests anywhere near like I do, generals. Guys like Peter Vincent Pry. Yeah, Peter Pry was on Lee's on the League project, but that's because I sent him to him. That's a big guest I gave to Rex. But hey, Rex deserved it. Rex has done a lot for me. I love Rex, man. Like a brother. Maybe he'll join us tonight. So Rex pops in, sometimes just ping in and out. And so I was happy to share that. Anything I can do to help Rex, he's done a lot to help me. He's helped build this channel too, guys. So, hey, I enjoyed going to Elite Project. It was a lot of fun. I met some of you at Elite Project, like JoJo. So I had a great conversation with the general from Lithuania. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, I used to work for a Lithuanian guy, and I've done some work for another guy who was with Estonian. Okay. And the Estonian, actually, when we were to his lab, a little bit on the crazy side. I'm going to go, he's a mad scientist guy, he's a real one. And I've had an Estonian actually fund some of my rocket project. In fact, the motor I got next to me, he provided some of the funding for that. Arnold Smith says, I lost it. Where'd it go? Geez, sometimes you're scrolling, things jump. Oh, there it is. What they are warning you about, but at least you will remember what they were warning you about when the events come to pass. You can't teach experience. Those events you will experience for yourself. Okay. I suppose you're talking to Andrew there. The Taliban can't fly Blackhawks. There's a video that claims they're doing it. So I don't know. That's what surprised me. So maybe they got somebody trained, guys. Some people are trying real hard to hack me. I got all their info and I will hack them back. Ooh. Michael Sherman Gardner, Woodworking and more says, not yet, but don't you think they are training video or materials out there? I'm talking about flying Blackhawks. Guys, hang on a little bit. Hang on. Let's see if I got that here. I'm going to go look so I find the video. Oh, my cursor's hanging up. Dang it, this computer is just so outdated. See if I can find it. Bear with me, guys. I'm looking for the video. Nobody's ever guessed where I get that word from. The video. But I'm gonna watch a video, listen to the video. I got a video. Reports to be Taliban find Blackhawks somewhere. Outdoor girls, farmers creating surprise. Our bodies have been high in the Trojan horse. Spending times, data. Get away. Ah, there it is. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Your name is my name too. Whenever we go out, people always shout. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Some stupid song we sang in. Music teacher had us singing in grammar school. Of course, I kind of spiced it up a little bit. Okay, guys, we're going to go back to share mode in a second. Bam. There we go, guys. VF reports U.S. supply Black Hawk helicopter taxiing in Taliban hands. Oh, I think I have overmaxed my memory. Hope this stuff don't crash on me, guys. Yeah. And my memory is popping up. I'm gonna have to kill something here. Yeah, I've got some issues. Kill a few screens. I am pushing the memory limit on this old computer. Bear with me a second, guys. I've already shared this article. So I killed it. Let's see if my memory is getting more in line. The problem with this stuff is you open the internet, it really soars up and you close a bunch of stuff and it barely goes down. Yeah, all these, every time you open the page, it's like it leaves footprints in memory. So close the page, don't entirely shut down all the memory usage of having had that page open. That kind of stinks. All right, guys, hang on. We're going to get back over here. There we are. I didn't get this without crashing. Supposedly there's a video in here. There it is. And I don't know who can read that. Can you guys read this? Anybody make out what that's saying? Not quite me, guys. I'm not quite there. Let's see what we got here. Oh, open another page if it don't crash me. Yikes. On the Twitter. I'm not a Twitter sub. There's one, yeah, it's texting down the field. I don't mean they got much in the way of flight experience. They may have the Taliban standing around there. Oh, they're coming around like a track. I was just going to run. Okay, they can drive it around on the ground. That don't mean they can fly it. Well, I guess that's a taxi one. Okay, so that's the first. Well, somebody said they had videos of them actually flying them. Yeah, I've been in the U-860, the Black Hawk. I've been in them. I've worked on them some. Watch again. I guess that was the end of it. That's all about. Some press guy. Yeah, we better be careful. We'll be showing a video that's not permitted on this channel. I better shut this off. I'll shut that off. Save some memory. So I'm gonna do it on memory. Yeah, I keep Windows Task Manager open all times on this computer. If I don't, I crash. All right, guys, let me go back and see what you guys are saying. So let me stop the share so you won't be getting this screen. I'm sure you all want to say that. Hello again. All right, let me go down here. There's a YouTube video on how to fly a Black Hawk. Really? Wow. Let's see. Let's see. Hello, everyone. Says Sheena's keto prepared homestead. All right. Somebody said something about Rex. Pretty sure I am Rex's longest running mod. All right, Pyramid 7. That's awesome. Rex's longest running mod. Yeah, I met a lot of you ladies at LeetCon. Mandy Collins, this has been the works from the 80s since Russia caused such a refugee problem. Ah, Jessica, who are you going to be next year? Who am I going to be? Oh, Tom asking Jessica. What? What is that? What is that all about? Who's going to be next? Jesse Mills. Talking to Jesse Mills, who said Jessica, Jessica. I don't know. Jason says, even if they could fly them worth, I think we could down in an hour, maybe. We have the right stuff to do it with. Kristen Adams, how you doing? Good to see you in here. Let's see. What else we got? Sheena's keto. I sent her Kristen. That's good. So everybody's chatting with each other. So that's part of what we're all about here. We're a family, guys. Yeah, I'm almost down at the end of the chat here. We'll go in some other screens here. I'll get down the bottom. Start talking to each other. I don't need to be reading that out. So remember Saddam's Air Force. Yeah, that was not much to say for that. Yeah, he hit his planes. He's afraid he was going to wipe them out. Why? Because he wanted to use his Air Force to contain his own people. He knew it could stand up to us, and if we wiped it out, he'd lose control of his country. So he held his stuff, some things down as much as he could. And his stuff that flew was taken out immediately. Let's see. Drops said, I grew up flying. All right. Gulf Coast Brandy. Good evening, GG and everyone. Hey, big Gulf Coast Brandy. Steffers J, you're in the room? There you are. She said, I got a flight to cancel late time. Oh, no. Yeah, it's too bad it got canceled, guys. Susie, yeah, you sound like me with the overload, Greg. Yeah, I'll just get there. It's easy. Sorry, I'm not here more often, Greg. I missed you. Okay, Kristen, I was wondering where you've been. Used to be here a lot. Barbie Thor, hello, Greg. Silver heads. At least had to replace my laptop. Oh, well, good to see you back. Good to see you here. All right. And all right, guys, I'm down at the bottom of the chat. I came from the signal, but I stayed longer for the noise. All right, Daniel. Let's go look at a couple other things. Space weather. Let's go. I don't think I'm in share mode right now, so let me go back into share mode. Sometimes I forget that. I go around thinking I'm sharing screen and I'm not. Check out space weather, guys. I hear there's some CMEs heading our way. Let's see what they about that have to say. And I don't know. I haven't really went through space weather this time in advance of the video. Inky explosion on the sun updated. Inky pinky. Not everything on the sun is bright. Dark plasma billowed away. Means it was cooler than what was around it, but it's still plasma and going away. The attack of the dark sun. All right. Swing and mass looks dark because it's relatively dense and cool, relatively compared to what's around it. It'll probably still melt anything that we know. So current spotless days is 0. We got sunspots. Coronal holes. All right, let's go back on. Go start going some other sources for the sun. This is not really a good one. Let's see here. Going down here, it gives you the forecast for flares. And it really never says anything. Active mid-latitudes, 30 to 40%. That's pretty decent, guys. Oh, look, we've got a little bit of a break in the cosmic ray count, guys. It started going down a little bit. Because that was a solar minimum. And now the sun's getting a little more active, and so the count's going down. That's just what you'd expect. It says that cosmic ray count is proportional to solar activity. And we know that cosmic ray count is proportional to cloud nucleation now. That's finally been proven that they really attacked the devil out of that for a long time. So there we go. Hey, look here. Here's the asteroid chart. There's only one pink one in here. But that is almost 4 times the distance from Earth to Moon when it passes. And that's a pretty good sized chunk of rock at 176 meters. Woo! That's a big rock, guys. But it's going to miss us by a fair piece. All right, see, there's some coming closer, but they're so small they didn't color them. And so what's the closest pass on tap here? 5.5 lunar distances, which is not as close as. Yeah, excuse me, guys. I'm gonna have to do some coffee. Well, now I'm actually drinking tea in this glass. 4.2. This one is today, August 25th. I guess that thing's already passed. We're still here. Nothing hit us. This is the distance. Oh, I'm looking at. Pardon me. I'm over in the wrong spot. That is the velocity in kilometers per second. This is lunar distance. This is how far. One is the distance of the Earth and Moon, which is a little bit less than 250,000 miles. Oh yeah, none of the stuff is coming close to this right now. Nothing we see. That is the closest one. I got off the wrong call, you guys. Pardon me, it is late. At least I can correct and make up for my errors and spot them and call it out. That's good. Yeah, this is the closest one. 3.9 lunar distances. Good sized rock. Fair velocity in kilometers per second. You know, that's booking. Check this guy out. This up here, this is 26.2 kilometers each second. That is booking, guys. That's sort of passed us, though, thankfully. And it didn't whack us. It passed us and didn't whack us. But none of this is all that close right now. I mean, you won't get something down the road. Yeah, I'm Bennu, asteroid Bennu. You know, I got a bunch of view charts. I was going to do a video on Bennu like over a year ago on galactic rays. I just never finished the charts for it. It's got a higher probability of hitting us now. We've recalculated it's higher than we thought. All right, let's go over to Windy here. I like to check out Windy. Here's where the winds are, guys. We got a little circulation here in the Bermuda Triangle off the Carolinas, coming around up North Carolina and back out. A bit of it's coming in South Carolina and Georgia. And it's just spilling over here, spilling right over Florida, going into the Gulf and then coming up right in the Midwest, west in the Midwest. That's the bulk of the airstream right there. We got a little bit of coming up from here. Yeah, we've been getting our weather out of the south here for the last several days now. That big rain that caused such a flood in Tennessee, though, did come out of the north. Nothing in here to be greatly excited or disturbed by that I can tell right off the bat. So let's do a rain forecast. Rain and thunder. Let's look down under. Let's see, rain accumulation. Let's look at, there we are, next 10 days. Who's getting rain in the next 10 days? Ooh, I am. All up the Mississippi River, at least west of the Mississippi River, Arkansas, Louisiana, Arkansas. Then it curls around, comes back down. North Mississippi, North Alabama, western Tennessee. A little bit boot heel of Missouri, and maybe Cairo, Illinois. Cairo's right here, guys. The Ohio and Mississippi rivers meet. Up here in now these guys need rain. These guys really need rain. It's almost too late to really do them a lot of good. Harvest season is at hand, but they definitely need rain up in here. So good for them. Good to see some rain out here. Maybe knock down some fires. I always like it when it rains in this area. Anybody know why? So there you go. Let's check the temperature. 66 in Seattle. Sleepless in Seattle. You can sleep pretty good at 66 right here. 64 up there. Prince George, 64. Terrence, 55. Winnipeg, 57. Regina, Saskatoon is 55. Calgary is 55. Toronto is 79. 82. Close to Memphis, that's pretty warm. Let me zoom in a little bit here. Let's get some more temps. 79 in Huntsville. I think it's actually cooler on that thing, but it does feel hot up there. It does feel a bit warm. I got another source telling me it's 75. I still got fans running. So it's going to be a little bit behind on the temperature. All right. 66 in Flagstaff, 64 in Alpine, Arizona. I'm going to zoom in on Arizona, guys. Holbrook, 88. Sholo, 70. Okay. Sholo was up. They got force ranch Sholo. Flagstaff, 66. It's about there. It's wide variation. 22 degrees right there. All right. I'm going to zoom back out. 70 in St. Paul. 80 in Tampa. It's 10 degrees this way. Woo! St. Paul, Tampa is only half the difference that I had right here. From Sholo to Flagstaff. Amazing. So it's pretty mild everywhere. Let's check it. 64 in St. John. That's close to New Day is always. Bangor, 71. Let's check out Alaska, guys. 53 in Fairbanks. Guys, I'm gonna tell you something. When I lived in Alaska, it snowed the 16th of August. The first, and that one melted real quick. Everything turned brown and gold colors. Delta Junction, 61. Delta is usually cooler than Fairbanks. Valdez is 50. So I live next to Delta Junction. I was up there. Fort Greeley was right next to Delta Junction. And Delta Junction does not have a red light. Didn't then. I don't think it does yet either. Check Australia out, guys. Oh, look at all that river. Something heading that way. We still got the rainfall turned on, guys. Whoa, let me back out of it. I just zoomed in when I wanted to. Look at all the rainfall they got from this area. Ooh, Indonesia, Indochina, Nepal. In the middle, China is getting drenched. China's been flooded so much. Rainforest in Africa, again, if they need it. Amazon's getting a little. Kind of an equatorial thing going here, guys. There's a big equatorial stream. That is what that is. With a break right over Kenya, Somalia, Ethiopia. That's Madagascar getting a little rain. Go back. And look at it. Not much in Australia, guys. New Zealand's getting a little rain. That's what the temperatures are down under. You got friends down there. Oh, look at that. 53 in Melbourne. And 91 up here. That's almost the equator, guys. This is looking down in Antarctica. And this is almost up to the equator. So actually the equator's right here, guys. And of course you got to fair up, and Antarctica's right there. Tasmania, Hobart is 48. New Zealand, 48 to 91. Wow, a lot of difference there in Australia. In Tasmania and up here. All righty, I think we had enough of that. Stop the share. Hello. Let me go back now and see what you guys have been chatting about. And we're probably going to call it a night here shortly. It might be a prayer session. Yeah. What have I missed? What have I missed here, guys? Let's go back up and see what I missed. So go back up some more. Yeah, I've been chatting a lot. I kind of scroll all the way to the top of the screen. It's all new. So I'm gonna miss some. Kristen Adams says there is no distractions. It's right in our faces. They don't even bother hiding anymore. Yeah, there's a lot of that. That's what's really scary, Kristen. You're right about that. A lot of stuff they used to hide is right in their face, and then they'll throw the money at that person. Kristen, yeah, that's how I walk around, not really watching, just listening. Okay. Andrew Casale, Jesse Mills. So what do I do then? Don't pay attention to stuff. Pay attention, just use it as a lesson to get prepared, Andrew. They really don't care if they like it or not. Yeah, that's scary. They are getting pretty bold. Well, I think about Schumann resonance link to the Schumann resonance apparently is established by lightning in our atmosphere as the driving energy, and the frequency is typically set by the distance between the Earth's surface and the ionosphere. I think the frequency as a wavelength. They say it's on the frequency shifting, so I really don't know about that. So other than that, I don't know what the real effects is. I'm not all into the Schumann resonance like some people are. Some people think, well, humans can't survive without it, and so they put devices on spaceships to establish it. Guys, I was doing all the wiring and instrumentation for the space station, and we didn't have any Schumann resonance generators on there, not when I was working on stuff. So, and I've worked that more than once. So, green peppers, $3.99 a pound. Ooh, where's that at, Thomas? Might have to move down to New Mexico and get them cheaper. Yeah. What was the city in New Mexico? Hatch. Hatch is known for green chilies. I've been to Hatch. In fact, the mayor of Hatch drove me around his town as I was with the company, was looking at perhaps setting up some stuff there. They were trying to offer deals to new space companies there at one time. And they built that spaceport out there. Listen, Arnold, this is exactly why I follow Diamond, Greg, and David Devine. These amazing people in this community are the only ones keeping me sane. Okay, good to hear that. She means keto prepared homestead. I grow my own food because I can't get the what because of my health. I'm going to open a farm stand. Oh, that's a good idea. Sorry to be so bleak. I'm super emotional right now. I will lighten up. Okay, Kristen. Hey guys, don't panic. If you panic, don't lose your head, because if you lose your head, you might lose your head. That's something I always tell everybody. Just hang in there, guys. This is one of the reasons we're here, guys. If you need some emotional support, we're family. And we should say a prayer for you, Kristen. If you've got any particular need tonight, just let us know. I really don't want to scare anyone, she says. Well, Andrew is a little, Solid's a young guy. He's pretty susceptible to getting scared. Let's see here. Oh, sorry. Something like yesterday, I was selling apple at 50 cents a pound. Yeah. The world's changed in a hurry, guys. Yeah, we got a lot more inflation coming on. It's costing the farmers a lot, so it's going to be passed on to you guys. I see a woman of culture, says Jeff, talking to Kristen. I believe Kristen is definitely a woman of culture. Let's see. We got quite a few amazing ladies in this channel, guys. Quite a few amazing ladies. So I'm a woman that pays attention. Oh, yeah. That's what we're all about, Silverheads here. Look for the tropics on August 31st, says Randy. What's happening August 31st, Randy? Paul Nelson, now that all the fires will rain even harder. Well, that's what we need is rain, guys. Definitely need some rain for those fires. Listen to everybody in this chat room and this entire community is so awesome. Thanks for everything. I'm going to bed now, but major hugs and prayers for y'all. Well, hugs, Kristen. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you sharing your time with us. And hope you're still here to at least get that message. If not, maybe you'll watch the video later. So, hope you're still here. Arnold, yes, Andrew, you focus on your young life and decide what you want to do in the next 5 years. Or, you know, make a target and really aim for it. But, you know, also what you like doing, that should be an informative part of it. Make sure what you like doing is something you can actually make a living at. Realistically, you know, not, I'm going to be a movie star. That's kind of tough to hang. People on my community have their heads in the sand. I'm in California, an hour north of San Francisco. Heavily liberal here. It's hard to be conservative. Bless your heart, Monique. Bless your heart. Well, we got us here for you, Monique. We're a family. It's sure hot here, but the Oprah's like, yeah, Oprah does love hot. She does keto prepared homestead. Sure enough, Oprah loves it hot better than anything. I have to go back and check my okra again, my little okra project. It's either the snails or the deer or something's getting to it. And it says Adapt 2030. Yeah, that's what she's talking about. She says David Devine, that's Adapt 2030. So, Kristen and Art Adams, prayers made it. Okay. IGG and fam, just in case someone might be interested, the FD and AOO, okay, did not approve. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing now, but you know, probably made enough racket or got people excited on the side that's telling us what to do. You know what I mean? But Bailey, I am. Ciao to you. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, we're not going to go much further, guys. We're going to get down the bottom of the chat here and probably go into the prayer session. It's already 12:30. Monique, Greg, how can I water my garden if they shut off city water and they won't let me dig a well or collect rainwater? You can't collect rainwater. Check on it, make sure that's the case. There's ways of collecting dew, but it's hard. You don't get enough water out of that. Oh, I'll tell you what, dude. Dehumidifier. Get your dehumidifier and run it, and it'll collect water. That's what you need to do. Run a dehumidifier. Excuse me. Praying for us all. Stay vigilant. There you go, FS. Look out for 99L. Okay, Randy, what is 99L? 99L. All right, Randy, what are you talking about? You know, what weather is coming as spring rays? We might have tropical storms out of the weekend in the Gulf of Mexico. What we'll do before I end all this, I'll go look at the Hurricane Center. I didn't think there was something coming right at us when I last checked it. So we'll check. I've been hearing people talk about it, but I didn't see anything on the National Hurricane Center last time I looked at it. I'll go back. We'll check that here in a minute. April, anyone else getting lumps and lymph nodes everywhere in the body since the stove? Oh, April, did you take it? I didn't go there. Don't know about it. Few days always. Listen to bed, hope all is well. There you go. King Kong, 101 likes. Oh, 110 now. Let's see. Jetty, I hope you're right. Hope we are people who are independent. So FSO, there's a specific reason I get my name highlighted and spotlighted. That's new for me. Oh, if somebody does the @ sign and puts your first two, for you, been F and a space, it's going to highlight that they're talking to you. There goes Yo Green Greg, sup my man, hey hello. Good to see you, Eric. The resonance of the ground ionosphere cavity matches our alpha brainwaves. Human resonance, 7.38 hertz. Yeah, that's what I hear. Pray for Andrew. That's a good idea. Pray for Andrew. We'll pray for Kristen Adams. Something that had her emotional. 7.83 hertz. That's cycles per second, guys. We're talking hertz. My space shuttle model. Thank you, Eric. I got that as a award given to me. Chris Hughes says, sir, have an awesome night. You too. Bob Dobbs. Hello, Bob from Alaska. 9:30. So sorry to you guys. There you go, Andrew. Arnold said, don't worry yourself sick business. You may be gone already. Monique says, thanks, Greg. Nick B. greetings from Thailand. Oh, nice. I've been living in Southeast Asia off and on since 2004. And it's been out. I came here back in January 2020. Missed the USA. Be back soon. Thanks for all you do. Well, good, Nick. So, Nick, tell us something. Tell us about living in Southeast Asia. It looks like you're anxious to get home. So, what is it that you just miss home? What do you like best about each place? What do you like least? That would be a good question. Gulf Coast training. I want to retire and move away from the Gulf in the next 5 years. Tired of running from hurricanes. That's a good idea, especially if Putin uses a tsunami weapon. You don't want to be anywhere below 500 feet, guys. One of green Gregs eats green eggs. One of green Gregs eats green eggs and ham. Well, they eggs and ham. It's not quite green. Maybe I have to add some food coloring. I have to do it. That's what I call my Friday night session sometimes. Green Gregs and ham. Solar powered dehumidifier. There you go. New Spidey movie song that Andrew. Yeah, Andrew likes the Spider-Man. So if I collect rainwater in a fish pond, all right. Wait, Pearl. Okay, next mission is to get a dehumidifier. Shoot, I get a lot out of my air here. Plus, we have a lot higher humidity than they have. I think you'll still get some. Great, Dave Dobbs, object. Well, he's up in Bob Dobbs. Greg, Dave Dobbs. You're talking about Bob Dobbs. He's up in Alaska. Dave Dobbs, I don't know. Let's see. Contractor bags. I need the big. I need those big 3 meter ones, 3 cubic meter ones. Andrew, that's great. Okay. Well, everybody's giving Andrew some good advice. Folks, don't be calling people names. Greg, I heard a Sasquatch help you build your first rocket. No, not quite true. I don't know. Well, maybe behind. Bob Dobbs, I'm a superhero fan. Okay. That's Andrew. Dave Dobbs, Planet X guy on YouTube. Oh. Nah, I ain't buying into Planet X, guys. Nibiru is a planet that's going to swing around the sun any second now and smack Earth. And it's been about to swing around any second now for 25 years. And wolf, 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 wolf. You know, for 25 years, give me a break. Okay, you knew that was on my top. It's on Jetty. All right, very good. All righty, already. Is anyone on Clubhouse? I don't know Clubhouse, Dana. It amazes me here in Thailand, the farmers have known about Operation Popeye since the Vietnam War and pay the government to spray the skies from here. Wow. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah. Audio. Well, what do you expect? You know, his dad. Okay, that maybe what you're talking about. His dad. Yeah, his dad was connected to some shirts that were brown. All right, so you make me laugh, Greg. I needed that. All right, Monique, that's good. Didn't legalize ferrets as you promised. Okay, that's his biggest problem. They didn't legalize the parrots. All right, guys. Now, in my normal flashlight, I like to play with the beard light. I misplaced it. The one that flashes. What happened to that light? It's one of my little survival lights. I'm gonna get some more. I bought a bunch of them, gave most of them away except one, and now I can't find it. I gotta get me some more. I think I can get it through. I can go through my prep and Greg site and get it. Ringres, did you hear about General Holt movement? No, I haven't heard of it. Check that out. Got something on it. Tell me about it, praise the Lord. I love it here, but like anywhere, the governments are corrupt. Oh yeah, bought and paid for. That's so true. That is so true. It's called Restore Liberty. Yeah, hey, episode. Go to our check out my links to the Freedom Restoration Foundation. Got a group on MeWe, a group on Facebook, and Freedom Restoration Foundation by org. We need American Spirit badly. No kidding, Bob. No kidding. Let's get it going. All right, guys. I've been scrolled the bottom. We're down to 61 watching. We've been going for over an hour. And I think it's time to take some prayer requests. We'll have to pray for Granny Lana and mainly her granddaughter, Kaylee. There's a young man that used to work for me that's in the hospital, non-responsive. He's had a brain aneurysm. He's like 26 years old. His name's Keith. We pray for Keith in that. He's non-responsive. He's on it. They put him on one of those, what do you call them? Ventilators. I hear that once you get put on one of those, your chances of getting out of it is like 20%. That's not good. My brother Jimmy has got prostate cancer. There's going to be an operation for that. And pray for him. Let's pray for Randy Bly. Randy Bly is the guy side of the Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. Susan, his wife, made me this. Randy has had a very bad diagnosis. We can pray for Judy Dowell and her daughter Cherry. So let's see here. Thoughts family learned tonight and done with it. Okay. All right, drops, have a good one. Agree with some things said, but some things we can't really show here on this platform. So this Huey says praying. Sorry about that, drops. There's some things we just can't talk about openly. You got to do it very coded. But I agree with your sentiment. Bob Dobbs, what is that what is that they made you? What is that they made me? I don't know, Bob, what are you talking about? I have a cousin only 40. Oh, this is Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. It's got Santa on it, which I'm Santa, and he's carrying a elf, and he's sitting on a rocket. So this is Rocket Santa going to the moon, and with baby Jesus swaddling right here, and that's supposed to be the manger down here. It's more sheep around it. How about that, guys? All right. Lake Pearl Gulf Coast Mini. I'm super interested in the fish tank. There you go. Colorado. Jan says one of my sister-in-law says 2 brain aneurysm. 2? Okay. Wow. But she is back at it. Went through it a lot. Okay. So she survived. Okay. Very good. Is she getting both at the same time? Prayers to you, sir, and all your people here on this channel. Sport Green goes, well, thank you, Nick. We are brothers and sisters and stand strong together. That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea, Nick. We are here by the grace of the greater creator. There you go, Daniel. Nice bong. What are you calling a bong? Oh, this? Oops, wings fell. My wings, the flaps are falling off. Just got flaps. It's supposed to be a pin for them. Oh, yeah, these pins have been falling out. This is Elon Musk Starship. Let's come in on belly pop. Just got little rocket motors under it. Friend of mine, 3D printed these. So I got two of them. They did me two. Because one of these days I'm gonna tell you how if they do the refuel docking in this manner. I'm talking about changing that. This would be a strong back over 300 foot long, which could provide the strong back needed to build my first Venus habitat right on top of that. And these lights can float in the Venus atmosphere if done right, just like this, float. Because the Venus atmosphere is much thicker than Earth's atmosphere. So you could hermetically seal a house that would float at the right altitude, about 50 kilometers. Well, the temperature and pressures at Venus are just like your own Earth, which makes it awesome. That's why we can do so much on Venus that you wouldn't even imagine. All right. So good blessing. God bless for Lapis. Okay. Thanks, blessing. Rose it says Astrolapis Philosophorium. What a name. Maybe should just call you Philosophorium. Lapis. Lapis lazuli. That's something that I used to like in the Mideast. That's a nice mineral gem. Alrighty, guys. Did I miss any prayer requests? I'm just trying back up. Andrew, if you don't believe in prayer, and we're not telling people how to pray, you can always meditate. I believe in the power of intention. I believe in the power of prayer. I explained that in my video, Universal Solar Cup. So let's take a few moments. If you're not into prayer, just a moment of silence, maybe meditation. Think some positive thoughts. If that's all you can handle. Thinking positive, if nothing else, centers your mind. So there's no harm done in thinking positive thoughts. So let's, like, I'm not a religious channel. I'm not going to tell you how to pray. So each pray according to your own faith. So we're just going to stop on that and pray. We got a lot of people to pray for. So we'll go back to lost Randy. These are good things for existing, son, our planet, etc. There you go. Love John Denver. Hey, I met John Denver. I rode down an elevator with him from the top story of the Pan Pacific Hotel to the bottom story. Nobody got on, just him and I. Nick B inspired me to start gardens here in my home in Thailand, and I will upload and share with you soon. Very good. Well, thank you. I got ladies trying to get me to go to Thailand. He was so happy he called me mama. He kept telling me he loved me, and we had a great time. Jojo, that's great. That is great. That is great. That's my son, his first concept of that. 13. Oh, that's what we're talking about. Okay. Wow. That's nice. Don't tell me about sacrifices, drops. I'm gonna go back up. Susan loved John Denver. Where did John Denver thread start at in this? That quote prayers for my sister. Oh, that stuff drops. Fifth cousin, John Duschendorf. Oh, that was his name. Henry John Duschendorf Jr. Yeah, loved John Denver. Loved his music. Rocky Mountain, Colorado. His dad was in the U.S. Air Force, West Virginia. Almost heaven. West Virginia. No, how is that? I know that song. I take a little bit to kind of draw it up. I think I've sung y'all bits of that at times. I could do it one night. Country Roads Take Me Home. I love that song. That's my favorite one. Almost heaven. West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains. Shenandoah River. Life is old there. Older than the trees. Younger than the mountains. Blowing like a breeze. Take me home. Country roads. To the place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. The country roads, I get to see. All right, something about the radio. All right, I'm losing it, guys. It's not all coming together for me. That's why I didn't start it out. All right, I got to work on that. Some days I get it and go all the way through it. Some days I just can't get there. It's been a while since I've done it, so I got to get back to it, guys. I was raised in the U.S. Air Force SAC. Oh, Susan. I'll have to do it. Yeah, plane crash. Yeah, he died in a plane crash. He sure did. With his boots on, I guess you can say. He loves space. He would come to space conferences. I met him at a space conference, actually. He loved aviation. He loved space. I met him and said, hey, I met him at a space conference. I said, hey, I'm chairing a conference in 2 years. Would you like to come to my conference and sing? He said, yeah, just talk to my people and let them know I love it. And I came back to my conference committee. You know, I was chairman of the conference, but I had a conference meeting. And one of them goes, oh, no, we don't want to hear John Denver. Oh, no, we had him here before. We don't want to hear him again. We've already had him. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going, yeah, but this is a little different crowd. I got plenty of people all over the country. Oh, they just down on and dumped on and broke my heart. And I said, well, look, you find me somebody else to sing at my conference. Okay, we will, but they never did. They never did. So I was really, that broke my heart. I love John Denver. Then he passed away. Jetty, thanks for another great live. There you go. Thank you. Now I'll have to pull the record. There you go. All right, guys, I'll have to get my act together and sing that one night or sing some other music. It was getting late. I can only get that. I missed part of it. Just didn't connect in my brain tonight. Anyway, one of those nights. Well, that is one of my favorite songs. So everybody, I want to thank y'all for watching. I think everybody gave me a super chat. So that was totally awesome. That really helped. And I want to thank all the mods for what you've done. Hey, let's do one more thing. I'm going to come over here and check and see if the video with the channel ever got monetized. Give me a second. Give me a second because I closed that screen. There we go. Trying to save memory. Wow, I have lost a lot of subs today. I went from 52,088 down to 52,060. I lost 20 subs today. Was the general's video? What caused me to lose so many subs? What did people not like? I've had 20 people unsubscribe just this afternoon. In fact, this evening, like in the last 4 or 5 hours, 20 people have unsubscribed. Wow. Wow. Now it could be the people that's join for worm videos or gardening videos. They don't want to hear stuff about what's going on in the world. Or maybe it's because my guest was a bit on the conservative side. Maybe they didn't like that. I don't know why in the world did I lose 20 some odd subs. So that's crazy. So I'm going to go with content and live. Check it out. Now, I'm going to share with y'all with this. Come on, guys. I'm going to share this with y'all so you can see what I'm talking about. Share screen. Ding, ding. Look at this. Still limited, which means really nothing. I don't use anything at all. Limited. Ad suitability. Still under review. See, they just run for hours and hours and hours. Probably sometime tomorrow before they actually give it a final rule. And it'll probably turn green, but by then most of the people who would view it's done viewed it. So, which means you've lost your shot at getting any revenue on it because if you sit there, ad revenue. So that's and this was a live session, but I didn't get any super chats on this one. I did get quite a few tonight on this session. So thank you so much, guys. That really helps. It really helps. So yeah, this video that's disappointing. I got another video I recorded. I've not uploaded it yet with a certain colonel who doesn't want me to use his last name or rank, so he's a light colonel, or is he a heavy colonel? Maybe a corn colonel. No, he's a good guy. Talks history. So I'll probably load that midday tomorrow. It's more just a lesson in history. How in the world do we get where we're at in this world? So I really wanted to talk about military stuff left over. He's been in Afghanistan several tours. No, Iraq several tours. So I wanted to talk about knowledge of some things over there, but given he's a current defense contractor, so he felt like he couldn't talk about a lot of things like getting in trouble with his day job. Stop this share here. Hello. Come back to our session here tonight. Hey, Brandy Robinson, you're in the house. Good to see you. Monique, I would never unsubscribe. Yeah, just some people are just fickle. I don't know why. I mean, they like a bunch of a content enough they subscribe, or something else they don't like, so they unsubscribe. So who knows? Check it tomorrow again. Yeah, hopefully I can get up. I'm gonna make Google dark anyway. All right, Monique, appreciate that. Never unsubscribe. China going dark. Yeah, it's weird. Grace, mercy, and peace to all my brethren and friends. Have a good night. You have a rocking challenge, GG. Don't worry. Well, thank you, FS. Thank you. Jess Mills. Maybe they couldn't handle the truth. Truth. You can't handle the truth. Could be. Could be. We try to tell the truth here, guys. We always do. Drops YT going down, y'all. It might do it. It might do it. Might do it. So only other thing I got going on. Hey, Al Gore, how you doing, buddy? Only other thing I got going on is my Push to Talk network with Lee Wilbarger. All right, so we'll have to talk more about that. How y'all sign up for that? I can get Lee on my channel for long. Monique Pearl, good night. Greg, looking forward to another sing next time. Oh, you like that? I thought it was terrible. Come on, guys, you really like it. Al Gore's in the house. That's right, JoJo. We're about to call it a night. Al, I've been there for a while. Preston Robert, I can't understand why. Sure, like General Ken, professional caliber, unfathomable. Yes, yes. You know, some people just can't handle it. So, well, yeah, promote my videos, guys. Help share them, get them around. And Ashura Poyuru, how you say that? Lapis Philosophorum, showing a lot of neat cross-cultural religious symbology, Christian and Hindu and Jewish and Islam all together. Lots of YouTubers lose a big bunch at the same time. Yeah. Sometimes they will delete. So when they do that, you might lose 100, you know. So I'll pick those stickers for you, Greg. Stickers, okay. Excuse me. Jojo, we got to talk again. I said, I hope I haven't lost the email with your phone number in it. Probably way downstream on my email list. Y'all have a great night, says Jess Mills. All right, guys. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank y'all. We've been a family here. Hopefully, we got to share some time and some perspective with each other. Hopefully, we get keep Andrew from worrying so much. And hopefully, we can make some people that are a little jittery feel better. I'll go, how's the magnetic surgeon going, Greg? Some polls are bucking along. Bucking along. Excuse me. Got a bit of a cough here. Career, says Eddie Jetty. There you go. All right, guys. Again, for all you that have been watching, thank you. Super chatters, thank you. And all you mods, you've been here doing a lot of work tonight. Get me in the mods. Drop says, I won't delete zombies in China, and it's getting huge. Uh-oh. Bend the knee to help raise each up. Yeah, help us all up. There you go, Arnold. Thank you much. Love to everyone, says Joe. Hey, y'all. What I always tell you guys, I tell y'all that as light dispels dark, love dispels hate. Go out and shine your love light to the world. And give us a shut up, Al. Greg. All right. There we go. Al, have a good one. You might have the Chinese virus. Uh-oh. I don't think so. I don't think so. Too tough for that. All right, guys. Good night. And have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. Hump day is over. We're into Thor's Day. It is now Wodeness Day is past. Wodeness. And Thor's Day is upon us. And Freya's Day is next. And then we get into Saturn, Sun, and the Moon, right? All right. Go back to my channel 8. And once again,